Feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to another Thursday night Colby Rebel show. I am your host, Colby Rebel, where my job is to bring your loved ones a little bit closer tonight. So I do hope you are getting settled in, have your drink, your coffee, your cocktail, and you are ready to listen to some callers and get some readings. To jump on that call line at 310 997 4966. Okay. And I am excited and I am ready to speak with you. I know it has been a crazy, crazy week, a lot of upheaval in a lot of our cities and towns and fighting for equality. So I do hope that everybody is staying safe. And I do love that we have been seeing some peaceful protesting, certainly in our area more recently. And I do hope in your area as well. We don't want anyone else to get hurt, right? But I want to go into last night's event. Last night, I had an online event, Spirit Love, and we had a blast. We had such a great time where I connected to Spirit. I was delivering messages. We brought through a lot of loved ones. And as I was telling them last night, one of my favorite things is to get to know your loved ones, right? To really understand their personality so deeply and connect it so much. I just really find that to be fun and truly a blessing. What a blessing to think that they want to share themselves with me in order to reach you. And we can all learn from the other side. We certainly can learn what they have to say. And it's through that openness that we do learn. If we don't give them an opportunity to speak or to deliver their message, then we won't know what they've learned, where that growth is. And I believe part of us all being here is for growth and for that evolvement of our own soul, that connection, and to love unconditionally, which sometimes can be harder than others, but loving unconditionally and finding that peace within and for others. So, anyhow, I am excited to talk to your loved ones tonight and to answer your questions, right? You might be stuck in something, stuck in the middle and need a little Colby. So I am here for you. I am here. So if you do have a question about something in your life that's going on and you would like a little clarity, I am here for you, okay? We do have a couple things going on that I do want to share. Next Tuesday night, I have Spirit Messages Masterclass. Okay. So, this is if you do this work, right? If you've been studying and you do this and you really would like to develop your message delivery. Really say, oh my goodness, why are they stepping forward? This is the workshop for you. It's a 3-hour workshop. It's over Zoom. So it's nice and easy in the comfort of your home. There is also the Spirit Development Circle. So this is a little different. This is still online, lucky you. And it's on Wednesday nights. So this is again that intermediate, more advanced. You get lots of exercises, lots of practice, and you get to dive in with other mediums, other psychics, and develop and hone your skills, right? Lastly, though, this is coming in July, my private mentorship. I only take 6 students, and this is private. So this does not matter what level you are at. All right. You could be coming out of the little intuition shell. And I'm going to nurture you. I'm going to help you understand and grow and develop. Or you could be doing this professionally, but really looking to take that business up a step, really looking to expand, develop. I can help you with that as well. So it's been quite an honor. You know, I realized this last May, I've been doing this professionally 7 years now, which is incredible how much time flies by. And what a incredible interesting journey it's been. So I'm looking forward to many, many more years doing it. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Let's go through your, oh my goodness, there's so, you guys, lots of callers. Anyhow, let's just do this. Let's just do this. We are going to connect here. What I'm going to do is take random callers, just call you out as random, listen to your area code. But you know the rules. We all know the rules, right? No speakerphone, quiet surroundings. The barking husbands, the yapping kids, the animals, all of that we just push aside. Go to the garage. Don't go to the bathroom because it creates such an echo. So go to the garage, go to your car, go to your safe haven, put your husband in the man cave, whatever you got to do. But we want that crystal clear connection. And you guys are doing so well with it, so I do appreciate it. Also know what question or whom you'd like to connect with, what loved one, so we could just kind of narrow it down. As you see, though, sometimes when you watch the show, right, and you listen here, you don't always get the loved one you wanted first. Sometimes grandma comes in before the one you wanted. Or sometimes the friend comes in before the grandma. So just be open. We're going to have a great, great, great time. I am obviously going to try to get through as many callers as I can, right? That is my goal this evening. But yeah, let us get started. Okay. So how about area code 925? Hey, 925, you are on the air. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hey, Colby, this is Kendra.
Hi, Kendra. What can I do for you, sweetheart?
Hi, I was hoping to connect with my friend Amber in spirit.
Okay, got it. Now, the one thing, what's kind of interesting about Amber, do you remember, like, to me, as soon as I open up, she comes rushing at me. So I believe she's a friend with, like, a ton of energy. Would that make sense around Amber?
Yes.
Okay, like lots of excitement. She'd get very excited about things. So when she's excited, she's super excited. and she could talk a lot. Like when she's excited, she could talk a lot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, it's almost like she can't finish one sentence before she's getting the next one out. I just know, like, especially with you, because I feel like it's like, oh my God, Kendra, you'll never believe, oh my goodness. And then I got and you're like, what? Hang on. So I almost feel like there's a bit of that with her. And there's a suddenness to her transition, her passing. Am I right? Like, maybe not the ability to say goodbye to everybody. Almost like, it's interesting because I almost feel like, though, was there somebody else involved with this passing? Would that make sense, Kendra? Do you know that or not know that?
How do I say? In a way.
Okay, because I feel like, I don't know if there's substances or if there's a connection, but I feel like somebody else is also partly responsible, maybe for enabling.
I don't know that part. Somebody tried to save her life. That's who I thought you were talking about.
No, I feel like there's someone almost for the past, like there's someone else in connection to the actual passing. So you would understand that this is a quick passing, correct?
Yes.
I feel like there's something else responsible for this, though. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like she's partly...
It could.
Okay, like she's partly responsible, but then there's somebody else with this. But that, you just don't know that, you're saying.
No, I don't, but it would make sense, I think. I think it would make sense. It's just a lot of that information wasn't let go to everyone, you know?
I got it. Yeah, and I feel like, because I feel like at the time of the passing, there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of rushing around, right? This is quite the emergency situation, okay? And I feel like, so anyhow, I don't want to go into it too much, but she's just giving me a sense where it was almost like she's showing me her transition, kind of like that peaceful side of it. Like she's talking to those on the other side. And I feel like she just kind of couldn't come back. So she wasn't fully, I think she was passing away when the other person was trying to work on her. but I get this sense from her where she gives me a feeling there's a lot of regret around this. So is she partly responsible for this passing? Do you understand that, Kendra?
I don't know how to say yes without saying more, Colby.
Well, then you're going to have to say more, Kendra, because you were on air with 1,000 other people.
Right. So she was concerned. She was concerned about her weight, and that was always a concern. And when she died, her heart had stopped. So it was always suspected that maybe she was taking something, and we just did. Yeah.
Right. It's the substances that I said that are partly responsible for the passing, right? So that's what she's giving. So I feel like she's validating that part of it. Okay. And what she's giving me a feeling of is this feeling of, obviously it's accidental. This certainly not intentional, but she does take this level of responsibility around it, like a silliness in a way. She just makes me feel like there's a silliness to it, and that she really was, though, working on herself, So I feel like even though she was worried about her weight, she was always trying to make herself better as a person as well. Do you understand that around her?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's also this feeling too where I feel like she loved kids. So does that make sense? Because she feels like she was very good around kids.
Yes.
Okay. And she also gives me this sense too where I just feel like with her, she's giving me a sense of letting you know that she's okay. All right. So I do feel like she's okay, but there's unresolved issues, meaning I feel like you've been working on talking to her, and she's there, but it's really like this sense of saying, I am okay. There's just a silliness. I feel like she just wished she had loved herself more. She was working on it, but she's like, boy, I put too much energy into the wrong things sometimes, But that's just how she was.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
I think she just gets an idea. You know how she is. She gets an idea in her head and you can't get it out. And she just kept thinking, if this one part if just I felt better about my physical body, everything else would work out, right? Everything else would fall into place. And I feel like, she's realizing that wasn't the case. There's something around relationship too. Do you understand if she was having difficulty with relationship in her life?
Possibly, with the self-love. Yeah. It's just finding somebody. Yeah.
Well, I don't feel like she doesn't feel married to me. Like, I feel like there was just a part, I don't know, the sense I was getting is if I look better and I feel better, well, then I can have love and then I could have this. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So this is where I believe that she's saying, I had my order wrong. I had my priorities wrong. But she's acknowledging this. This doesn't feel too long. Is this more recent? Are we going back just a couple years?
No. This is actually this is a childhood friend.
Okay, I got a 2. So do you know if there's a 2 connection, either the month of February or unless it's 20 years, but that would be a long time. But she gave me a 2 connection.
I'll write that down, Colby.
Okay, so there's a 2, so just know if there's a connection to a 2, and there's also a connection of just kind of reminding you to always be in balance with yourself, right? She's like, I learned balance in the afterlife. I learned how to balance. I learned how to grow, but just make sure you're working hard on your own balance. Make sure that you're feeling fulfilled with everything, okay? And
thank you, Colby. Thank you so much.
She's really beautiful. She's got a lot of energy. So take that energy with you. She's like a little bit of the Energizer bunny. So take that with you. We could all use that, right?
Got it. Thank you
all
so
right.
much.
Lots of love, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so let us take another caller. Let us see. 320. Let's see. 320. Hi, 320. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. It's Callie.
Hi, Callie. How are you?
I'm good. So I called you probably about 8 months ago, and you connected to my daughter. She died as a stillbirth last June, and I'm coming up to her 1 year here. So just kind of
How sweet. Well, how sweet that she wants to get through again to kind of celebrate and honor you and her birthday, right? So one of the things to know,
Yeah.
like, I got to tell you though, she still wants a party. I
Yeah.
can just like she's got such a are you okay if I share what I'm getting as a personality for her? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Because she's definitely like she doesn't feel shy to me. Like she just comes right out like she would be the center of attention, right? And I
Yeah.
think that's a little opposite of you. So are you a bit more shy? Would that be right?
No, my husband is though.
Okay. She's definitely more like you then.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, she's definitely more
Yep.
like you because it's kind of like here I am. And
Yeah.
and I just and a big smile. And the smile is big where it makes me feel like she would have had maybe a little bit of a dimple. So whichever one of you's got that little crease in their smile, that's who she's got,
Mhm.
right? And she lets me
Yeah.
know. And honestly, I keep seeing like a little ballerina. Like, so I just think she's she just gives me lots of pink. So did you guys buy I feel like you bought stuff for her. Right? You bought stuff for her room and things.
Not,
Or
a little bit, not too much.
okay. Did you have stuffed animals? Is that correct? Do we have like stuffed animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like a pink one that was for her.
That's what okay, because she gives me this. She gives me this and waves it around, okay? And she just gives me a sense where she's okay. I feel like there's gonna be another baby coming. So have you been trying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've been like asking her like send me, your sibling and that
That's
type
right.
of thing. So
Yeah, and I want to tell you, well done on your part to say send me a sibling. That's so well done, because a lot of people think it's the baby coming right back, and she's got her own soul and her own spirit and her own journey. But yeah, she definitely makes me feel like she's working in conjunction with the spirit world for you. Okay, so you keep trying, but just know I want you to know that she's okay. It's a very, very light energy. Her energy is so light. Like when you can feel it throughout the house, okay? It's hard to explain because it's like this, you can almost feel her, but she's very light. It's almost like she dances a lot. Just dances around the house, okay? Just take notice of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Feeling that light energy around the house. Have you noticed that?
I actually think I do know what you're talking about, but I can't explain it. It's like
it's
feeling energy. Yeah.
It's a feeling. It's almost like she's effervescent going through the house.
Yeah.
But I do want,
I get it.
Okay. And she keeps giving me the smell of flowers. Okay, Mom. So
Yeah.
she keeps giving me the smell of flowers. So do you connect that with her at all yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just
I
know.
just picked some peonies outside.
I was just going to ask you if you picked some outside or if you got some flowers recently.
Yeah.
So she knows she's with you when you do this. So she's out there with you. Okay. Yeah. Let me just one last thing. She just showed me a vision. Like she would have just had the cutest little dresses. Okay. Cute little dresses. Like that would have been her thing. But then she would get her hands in the dirt. So here she's all dressed up and she wouldn't care. She would get dirty. So I want you to imagine her.
That was me. So.
Oh, that was you. See, so you get it. You see, she's just like you. She's just like you.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, one of you, is it you or your husband that's got the bigger eyes or the light colored eyes? Is that you or your husband?
I have blue. Yeah, I have blue eyes. And my husband has bigger eyes.
They're definitely blue because they're lighter colored. They're definitely blue. They're maybe more round than say oval her eyes. I mean, so maybe the shape is more like your husband's, but they're your color.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of love. One last thing. Did you happen to bury her with a cross? Did you put a cross with her, or is there a cross or something like this? Or did someone give her last rites?
No, we haven't done that. We have just her ashes.
Is there a cross on anything? A box for her, or she's definitely showing me a cross. Did anyone make something for her with her cross?
I have like a little angel. I don't think I have a cross though.
Kelly, your homework assignment for me is to find that cross. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe
Mhm.
you know, I could always be wrong, but my goodness, she hasn't changed that image for me. So I believe that there is a cross on something. So maybe look, I don't know, just take a look around to see if you see the cross. Maybe it's with the angel, or it's on a box, or on a card. Um, maybe just
Okay.
take a look if you don't mind, and then you could put it in the Facebook comments if you find it. Does that sound good to you?
Okay. That sounds
Okay.
good.
All right, appreciate it. Well, lots of love from her. Just know that she's okay. And know that it's perfectly okay to celebrate her. Please, okay? Celebrate her.
Okay. I will.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Lots of love to you.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye. Boy, that is hard, everyone, because you know, a stillbirth, it's still a life, right? That's still her child, that's still her baby. She's always going to be that little baby's mommy. And there's always going to be a connection there. And you know, as it's her birthday, it is her day to celebrate having an existence, right? Because she did. And we always want to celebrate that. We do. So, all right, here we go. Let us take another caller. How about I don't know, there's so many here. Here we go. How about let us do I can't even see. Sorry. There's so there's so many. How about we do 320? Hi, 320. This is Colby. Who is this?
Oh, hi, this is Emily.
Hi, Emily. What can I do for you tonight?
I just wanted to hear about my love life or career.
Okay.
Or do you need a specific person?
Well, do you want love life or do you want career?
I'd say love life. My career feels pretty good.
Okay. All right. There we go. Now with love life what is the name of the person you're seeing?
Nobody.
Okay. Who is it that there was a relationship within the last year? Is that right, Emily?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that person's name? Thank you.
Joseph. JJ.
Okay. All right. So listen, Emily, I think one of the things we have to kind of try to come to terms with is I don't see you with Joseph moving forward. And I'm not sure if that's something
No.
you fully have
Yeah.
said, okay, I'm okay with this and I'm letting this person go. Okay.
Yep.
Now we've had a bit of COVID. And then when we didn't have COVID, we've had some riots. I'm not sure what area you're in, but obviously
Yeah.
we've had some trouble getting out and about. You know, I don't know if we're doing first dates at a protest. So let us kind of take a look, take a seat. You know, when I tune into you, Emily, I want to go back to this last relationship just for a minute, just because there was so much frustration with that relationship. Does that make sense? Like, I feel just such a sense of frustration and definitely like disappointment, but more frustration. Like, really? Come on, dude. But I feel like you know, it's true, yeah. So, but going in, I believe that you know, you feel to be fun to me. So you feel like you're willing to go out and do things, right? I believe it's more in the next few months. Get yourself out there. Like you feel to be very laid back. Like you don't feel to be too uptight about anything. I think even when you go out, you're just like, hey, this is me. And which is really great. You know, you're kind of that I was going to have a saying, but now I don't know the saying. Something off your hip or off the what's that saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff, yeah. I thought there was a hip one, but someone will correct me, I'm sure. But off the cuff, right? And it's just that feeling where I don't even think you're afraid to go up and talk to the guy. Is it that you like pool? I just keep seeing you in a bar, so I'm kind of looking at you in a bar. Do you enjoy pool or doing darts or anything like this, Emily?
I mean, I've played pool before, but I'm not crazy about. I like card games.
Okay. Well, you would have to do that in a public setting to meet someone, right? So what I want you to do is, I keep feeling like for you, you don't really feel like it's so much online dating. I just feel like you're actually going to meet this guy in person. But I almost feel like it might be a bar setting. Do you at least go out to bars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, because I see you. I mean, I see you at bars having fun, talking to people. You know, and I think there are more sports bars. Maybe that's why I'm getting the pool table and the, where they've got either a jukebox or some music, and so that's kind of where I see you. And I feel like this is where this guy is, and this is how you meet him. So can you kind of get some friends together, female friends? Get some women together and go out and do this a bit more, because this is where this guy is coming in. I swear. I think he doesn't, I don't think you're meeting him online. So I just need you to give out. And if
you tell
I can feel like this is happening. I keep feeling like we might be looking at July or August. Like that's how soon I feel like this can come in for you.
Ooh, I like that.
Well, you got to do your part. Okay.
Also, I just want.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I can say this, but the previous caller was my sister.
The baby. The baby. Oh, look at that. Oh. Well, she definitely had a message for her mommy, and she's okay. So why don't you get together with your sister and see if you can celebrate a little bit, even if it's online, or do something to celebrate.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, real quick, is there she said Angel, but like the name Angel keeps coming in. Do you know anyone with that name?
Oh, no, but we figured out what the angel.
Oh, the cross was? Oh, what is it? Well, see, this is why.
With you, and I was like, no, it's the stone.
Oh,
She has a heart stone
with a cross
on it,
and I told her it was engraved. See, this is what
it is.
That is, this is why this is important, Emily. That is classic psychic amnesia. No, Colby, I don't know what you're talking about. No cross is engraved anywhere. Nothing, nada. And the baby girl is saying, yes, there is. You tell her, yes, there is. So lots of love. And again, she brings the flowers back in. So, definitely celebrate with flowers. She loves the flowers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You.
Yes. Lots of love to you. And again, I know it's heartbreaking for you as well. So I'm sending you lots of love as well, but just know that she's perfectly fine on the other side. Okay.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now get out there and meet your man. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, honey. Okay, here we go. Let us take another caller. Here we go. Let us do 703. Hey, 703, this is Colby. Who is this?
Arlene.
Hi, Arlene. How can I help you tonight?
I was hoping that I could connect with my brother.
Okay.
And learn a little bit more about the farm we're trying to buy.
Okay. I'm curious, is your brother connected to the farm? Or you just want guidance from your brother?
He's not connected to the farm, but I do believe he's working with me in spirit on the project I'm working on with the farm.
I'm kind of curious, though, real quick. Are you making this farm like have a larger purpose or something to help other people as well? Does that make sense around the farm?
Yes.
Okay. because I feel like it's going to be a bit of a healing place for people. Would that make sense around the farm
Yes.
as well? Okay, because that's what he's saying. Oh, he gave me chills. That's what he's saying to me. You know, he's a very modest guy. He doesn't really brag. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a little hard. You've got a little baby near you, right? Little baby.
Let me step outside.
Yes.
She just ran by.
I guess we can't
I'm
throw
running
her
outside.
huh? Just kidding.
It's raining, so.
Oh no! Don't do that.
there you
Okay, are you under a covering at least?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not. Yeah, well, kind of, but it's okay.
Okay, I get now. What the one thing about your brother, I get the feeling where he definitely is around you. He just makes me feel like he's a go-getter, like, or gets things done. So I think and he doesn't like a no, like he doesn't like once he hears the word no, right? And he gives me this sense where with this, especially with helping you with this, it's like sometimes you'll create an excuse and I can feel him get a little impatient. And it's like, don't you dare. No, I don't want to hear that from you, you know? So he can be a bit of a task manager, even from the other side, right? And I get this feeling around where I believe your idea, the farmer, to heal or to help people, is inspired by him. So not only is he helping you, but I think the whole idea came because of him, you know? And he gives me this feeling of saying, oh my God, it's your way of honoring him, but it's also a way of, I think, helping so many people and even younger people, right? Because he's obviously not very old when he passes. So there's just this sense where he's such a free bird, your brother, such a free person. Do you, you know, it's weird that he's talking so fast. Did he talk fast in the living? Because this guy talks so fast.
Yes.
Okay. He shows me horses. So would it be correct that you have a connection to horses as well? Or is horse the healing thing? Okay. And now birds too, because I feel like he shows me hawks, like not little birds, big birds. So have you noticed, are you in a place? Okay. Cause that's him too. So now did he have a belt? I mean, like a belt with a belt buckle. Does that even remotely make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And you would understand he thinks he's the sheriff in town.
Yes.
Okay. He's so funny. Now, and that passing of his, that was a quick passing, wasn't it? Am I right with this passing? Quick?
Yes.
Okay. True. Okay. What is there an impact to his head, or is there something about his hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he got.
Did he get hit in the head? Was this an accident where he got hit in the head, or the head is struck?
His head went through a steering wheel.
Okay. He would you know or not know if they tried to shave his head, or do you not? Is that not relevant?
He already had a shaved head.
Oh, that's what it. Okay. Okay. I kept seeing this shaved head and I was like, what are you doing? Okay. So,
yes.
Okay. Well, he lets us know he's all right. There's a T. It's not Trevor. Do you recognize a T name connected to someone close to him or you? Maybe, I don't know if it's a Thomas or Tom. Would you understand a T connection?
My father-in-law's name is Tom, and he's the other one I wanted to come in that is in spirit because he used to buy a lot of farms.
Got it. Okay, so just know that he is with your brother, okay? And he's a bit of a financier kind of a guy. Very, I think, a rugged kind of a guy, maybe rugged, but very, very smart when it comes to the money. So I feel like there's some aspects with this where you've either had to move money around or maybe that's what?
My husband's name is Ty.
Oh,
my husband's name is Ty, and he is handling the money of the farm. So his dad is Tom, but Ty is the one that's the smart man. When it comes to money with the project, my husband's more responsible than I am. So he's doing all that part.
Okay, because there's something with moving the money around to making it fit. Okay. And then the weird thing
Okay.
is
Mhm.
now the other thing is they gave me a 76. I don't know if 76 is a year for someone of something significant, or maybe 76 is part of the sales figure. A 7 and a 6 is in it somewhere, or the land address.
Okay.
Do you know the land address yet? Is there a 7 or a 6, something like
Well,
this in this?
that's what we're trying to figure out right now. We know we're looking for the farm, and I had a reading with Tony Stockwell, and he said this land is earmarked for you.
Yeah.
And so we've been looking, and it's like a needle in the haystack. So I'm getting a little
No
bit
pun
anxious because
no
I
pun
know that it's there.
intended.
And he said 6, so that's funny.
Oh, isn't that funny? See, Tony and I go way back. That's so funny.
Great guy.
He's wonderful. Yeah, he's been on here a couple times now. So he gave the
Oh,
6. It's a 7 and a 6. Okay, so just kind of,
okay.
maybe that helps. I don't think the 7 has to come before the 6. I think there's a 7 and a 6 in the number. Okay, so maybe that helps. But
Okay.
just know that your brother is there.
Mhm.
They're showing you the way. Try to be more patient. Listen, one last thing here. Yes, listen, you antsy pants. Because the point is that you're gonna get you're getting your hubby is getting the ducks in a row. He's getting everything ready so that when you find it, it is a launch mission so that it's executed very
Oh,
easily. As we speak, I believe the value of the land, the sales price is going down. That's why you haven't seen it yet, but it's going to drop in. It's certainly going to happen this year. It might be within the next 3 months for you. So you just kind of take a breath. Stop trying to control
okay.
everything, your brother says.
Yes, that's true. Oh,
Oh my
thank
God.
you so much.
That's his loving message to his sis. Stop trying to control everything. Don't worry. He is helping you, and you've got this, honey. Okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
everybody. Let us take another caller here. Let's see. How about 407? Hey, 407, you're on the air. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. My name is Molly. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry. What is your name?
Maui.
That's better, Maui. No speakerphone. Good girl, honey. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I'm calling about my love life.
Okay. Let us tune into, love is on the brain for a lot of people at the moment, right? Because I think after all this shutting down, I think we've gone, okay, that's enough time alone.
True.
I want to go into you a little bit. I mean, listen, I think overall you seem to be pretty self-sufficient, being independent. Am I correct with that? Like overall, you've been good for a good amount of time, but it just
Yes,
feels like I don't know
yes,
if it's
ma'am. You are correct.
yeah, I just don't know if it's that you feel like, hey, I'm getting a little older and I don't want to spend the rest of my years alone. Like now I'm really ready. And now you're also better at choosing the person. Like I think maybe you didn't have the best radar in the past. And I think that maybe
Right again.
yeah, I think maybe you're like, "Oh, I am done with this." Cuz I feel like there was a span, a big span where you weren't dating anyone. Am I correct with that?
Yeah, it's been almost a year.
Okay, because I feel like going into, but that's okay. I was talking to them. Sorry. The last it's okay. I asked them what about the last one, and they say that's okay. It's okay that it ended. So they'll kind of let me know whether it's okay it ended or whether it was supposed to continue. Do you see what I'm saying? But definitely feels like you're moving forward. Okay. One other thing, I'm going to get to the new person coming in. But my goodness, there still feels to be some grief around you, around the passing of someone. So do you have a loved one? I'm just curious if you have a loved one that passed not too long ago as well.
No, it's been a while since I've had a loved one pass.
You don't have like a parent in the spirit world, honey?
Oh, yes. Both my parents are in the spirit world.
Oh yeah, so they're letting me know that they're around you, and maybe there's a bit of loneliness you still carry because they're not with you in the physical, right? Because they're letting me know that they're around
Correct.
you and they're with you, okay? And I feel like this is about one of the things is you're used to being independent. We got to find that vulnerability again, like letting people help you. You're very stubborn, honey, and so we we got to have let that vulnerability step in a bit more. And I do feel like for you, certainly, and it's about having a bit more fun, maybe getting yourself out a bit more. Like the one caller we had, I could see that she goes out. You either feel like you don't go out as much, or when you do, you're a little more reserved when you go out. So is that correct around you?
Yeah, I'm a very good mixture of introvert and extrovert. So I talk myself into staying home and not going out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we gotta reverse that psychology. Because I feel like if you did push yourself to go out, you would really enjoy it, you know? And the great thing about you, you are one of those people that could go out by yourself. So I think it's about forcing yourself. You have to force yourself to go out and to kind of look. And I think it's important. Again, the same as the last caller, I don't feel it's necessarily online dating for you just because I think you'll find reasons to not connect with someone, right? Oh, they're this way. Oh, they're that way. You're very funny. You pull yourself out of things before you give
Very
them a
true.
chance. I
Very
know.
true.
We got to get you back in there. So what I want you to do, I feel like there's an opportunity to meet someone, but again, going out or putting yourself out there. Is it that you enjoy music, honey? Is that correct around you? Because maybe
Oh, yeah, I love music. I mean, I kind of have my eye on somebody here in the area, but I don't know that I'm in their league.
well, let's reframe that thought process, shall we? Let's just reframe that. And why would you not be in their league? And what I would also like you to do is, you interact with this person, right? So once everything kind of opens up, if there's like a live band playing locally, all you have to kind of say is, hey, there's a live band playing. What do you like music? You want to go hang out? You can make it very kind of relaxed. It doesn't have to be weird. This is this is where you got to force that extrovert to come out. I think thinking they're out of your league is really what's going to hold you back. Okay? You have so much to
Well,
offer.
they're a pretty busy. They're a pretty busy person and career focused, and I'm not sure that
Well,
that
then it might
they
not,
have time and space to even consider
but that might be their
you
priority.
know.
That's fine. If that's their priority, that doesn't mean you're not in their league. Those are two totally different things, okay? So if
That's true.
if they don't want to prioritize romance, that's nothing personal against you. But again, why not just say, "Hey, there's a band playing. You want to go catch them? We could all use a little fresh air these days." Okay?
True.
All right. Don't see you see real quick though, and then I gotta go. But you see, you did exactly what I said you do. You pulled yourself out of that whole situation before you ever gave it a chance. Oh, they're too busy. They're too career focused. They don't have time for this. I'm out of the league. Forget it. It's like what, that was quick. So I want you to put yourself out there. Okay,
Okay.
you got to do it for me.
I will. I
You
will
got to do.
heed your advice.
You got to do it for you.
Okay.
All right. Lots of love to you. Bye.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
That's good advice for all of you guys. All of you, if you are single and you're tired of being single and you don't want to do the online thing, then you got to go out into society. All right. You have to go out and participate. Find something you like to do. All right. I personally don't recommend yoga because it's not an opportunity to talk to people. So you want a place and a space where you can talk to someone. So if it's the gym, do a class or do the weights where you can kind of create that conversation. Or if it's yoga, make sure you talk to someone afterwards. If it's music and you like live music, go support your local bands. Go watch some live music, right? enjoy that. If it's dancing, go somewhere where you can go dancing for the evening. If it's a sports bar, enjoy that, but put yourself out there. The more we limit ourselves and pull ourselves out, the less the universe can provide opportunities for us. They can't do it all by themselves. It does take your energy and your effort and your proactiveness, okay? All right, I'm going to do one quick call, one quick one. Let us see. Let us do one quick one. All right, let's see. How about, listen, this next one, 602, this has got to be a super quick one, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Super quick, okay? Here we go. 602. Hi, 602. This is Colby. Who is this?
Almond?
Hi, Almond. What can I do for you? Hi there, sweetheart.
Hi. I was calling because I need some help with my career path. I am feeling really lost, and I don't know what path to take right now.
Okay, got it. I do feel like there's definitely so the interesting thing, Amin, I'm feeling definitely more of an entrepreneur path, okay? Where you are in control of creating your opportunities. Like, I feel like that's where we need to do it, okay? And can I ask what you used to do? Or because it's definitely not what's coming in for the future. What did you used to do? Like a regular job?
Well, currently right now I'm in marketing.
What is it?
Marketing.
Okay, marketing. So,
advertisement.
Yeah. But the thing is I feel like it's I don't mind that creative side. I think that that's the right side, but not maybe in the way that you're doing it. Okay? Like, I feel like for you it's about doing it for individuals and helping them create their own, like helping people build more, like maybe not so much companies, but helping people, or helping, if it's companies, somebody with a greater cause. Because there's a light worker element to you, Amin, like a very much of a light worker inside. And I feel like there's more of that needs to be fulfilled. Okay. Does that resonate for you?
Okay. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, it's almost like taking those ideas. It's inspiration. Like, I feel like you get downloaded a lot of inspiration. And so it's really using that inspiration. As you do this too, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I would love for you to try channeling or automatic writing.
It's funny you said that, because I have been giving it a thought. Just because of some past experience, and you always feel like, oh, maybe I can, but then it's like you have doubt.
Yes, yeah. So let's remove the doubts and let's give that automatic writing and that channeling, and let's dabble in that, because I feel like that light worker side of you combined with the marketing is what's then going to lead you onto the new path. And I feel like that's going to feel a lot more fulfilling. And I feel like you'll be in an opportunity to help other people build who they are in a very healing way. Okay?
Okay, great.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Lots of love to you.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. That is the end of our show. I do hope you enjoyed this evening. So remember, next Tuesday night is the Mastering Spirit Message. That is a 3-hour workshop. I also have the development circle that you can join and practice. And I'd love, if you want the private mentoring, you can always do that as well. Yeah, that starts in July. Anyhow, so much is coming up, but I do want to thank each and every one of you. I want to thank you all for calling in, and always show up. You never know who's going to come through, right? That's the great part about this. Please do me a favor, share, subscribe. You can subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, all of them. Really come join the YouTube, shows you the videos, the Coffee with Colby's, all of it. Anyhow, everybody, you have a beautiful night, and thank you so much. And I will see you next week. Okay, everybody? Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.